living in a camper that's already kind of like a miniature house. There's people that live in cars, there's people that live in their vans that didn't even have a bed in it, and they made a bed in a cargo van. People that have conversion vans that they're slowly converting. You know, so people got it a lot tougher than me. So I know I've got it really good. I count my blessings, even though I can still complain about tough things in my life. I have tons of blessings, and I thank the Lord every day for all the wonderful things I do have, and all the wonderful people I keep meeting, and the new friends I make. But back to a better life today while I'm struggling. Well, back then, I had prepared for this and wanted to do it. So even though I'm getting beat up in life right now, I said there the other day, made a video about how I had a revelation that all the stuff I wanted to do, that I dreamed about doing, like one time I dreamed that I wanted to have a Goldwing motorcycle. I had to save up the money and I got a Goldwing motorcycle. My dream came true. I got it. Did that with Trans Ams. I wanted that Trans Am. I saved up money, got it. My dream came true. You know? So sometimes we got to have something to go, a dream to go towards. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut this short because I got to run in there because I've only got like 20 minutes left to get my free swipe, to get my free money. And it's sad because I am really on a roll here talking about stuff. So, to cut it short for the better life now, my God, that hole's got deep, is that here I am, even though I'm going through a struggle and out of work and been surviving and having to learn to humble myself, to accept help and set my pride aside, here I am living the life I dreamed about, the RV van life. The RV van life that I dreamed about, and I've got everything I've prepared for, because I told my mom, instead of getting a computer tower for editing videos, I want a laptop, because it's portable. You know, I can take it on the road with me. I could, you know, it's easier to store stuff. You get a camper van, you can't have all this big stuff. So, here I am, figures down the road, restarting my life, living a better life, even while it sucks. It don't suck. I mean, it does, and it don't at the same time. I hope that makes sense. It sucks because it's been a struggle, but be thankful for everything in life, because we're all learning as we go, and it's always going to get better. As much as I want to keep going on this, I am pressed for time. I don't want to miss out on that free play because it's part of my livelihood right now. So, I will be back in another clip, and we will again be talking about, are you ready for it? A better life. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next clip. God bless you. Hello and welcome back. It's the next day. It's March 11th, and I'm still on the better life thought. Even though I'm having a really rough day right now, and I can't figure it totally out, I think it's just everything bottling up because there's no change yet. But I still know that God has a plan, and that's going to get better. But today I'm really struggling. I just feel very defeated. I did well with my free play. Made more than enough for my gas for the run. I was hoping to make enough to cover my internet bill. I didn't do that. But it got me on a road trip, and I got to socialize a bit, and I made, like I said, more than I'll be able to pay for my gas. I made $40, so so not bad for free, you know, and getting to play, be out and socialize a bit. I don't know what it is today. I know I'm lacking sleep too. I didn't get a lot of sleep, so that's probably part of it. But because of not having sleep, even though I did well here, maybe it's because I'm worried about my internet too. That could be, I don't know. So gas is cheaper here in Wisconsin, so I'm going straight to Quick Trip to gas up. So I'm gonna run out on the way back. I've been talking to God a lot, getting really frustrated. I tell him I know that you got a plan and there's a reason for all this, but sometimes I feel like I'm at my rope's end and I just can't take it no more. And I've walked away from all the backstabbers. It's the people in my life that weren't godly at all. And I walked with a lot of my family, and stuff. And I'll be laying in a gutter before I'll turn back to them. They would like that. They would like to hold over you like have you under their thumb kind of a deal. But I've been surviving fine, which is amazing. Since I've been out of work for so long. But and I know it's going to get better. But man, today I am just really feeling the blues or something. I don't know. Jammed in on this. Pump number 1. Alright, well, I gotta run in and pay for gas, and we'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I'm really having a hard time shaking this funk. Of course, I haven't had a shower in quite a while either. I know that the lady who runs the campground at the casino there, she would have probably let me take a shower, but I'm just feeling too down and blah. I just want to get back to Minnesota. I'll sponge bath it later. Gas is so expensive. That didn't even get me a half tank. Something's got to change, man. Lord, it's got to change soon, please. Even though I am very stressed out today about my life, I still know there's a better life. I'm still glad that I'm not working at the foundry, because it was killing me. It was bad for my health. I mean, it helped me get stronger muscle wise, but the chemicals and stuff were doing something to my body, because I've never had the numbness in my toes and fingers until I started there. I'm hoping that's going to cure up. I'm hoping the good Lord's going to cure me. My fingers are good now. Fingers are back to normal. My toes pretty much are, but then they have their days. I don't know. So I started thinking that I had neuropathy or something maybe. But I hadn't put my fingers and my toes, and now my fingers are better. And I've been trying to eat healthier. Yeah, well, I've already been doing that for quite a while now, eating healthier. I mean, I'm totally healthy, but and recently I've been researching biblical foods and stuff that that they ate back then that were healthy. Honey's one of them, because honey's got natural antibiotics and it's anti-inflammatory, all the other stuff. I'm trying to think of some of the other stuff. I can't think of it right now. Once I start doing it more of that, figure it out, and how good it is for me, I'll share it. depressed or feeling happy or being silly or, yeah, I wish I could shake what I'm feeling right now. I mean, I just want to cry. I'm stressed out. And it's weird. I was talking to God about it too, because I don't see how this is turning around right now, but I know it will. But the thing is, I've been waiting so long and trusted God, doing everything I feel He's telling me to do. So I was venting to God a little bit how I'm feeling a little frustrated with Him. Because part of it's because I'm impatient. It's our time's different than His time. I gotta get income going or something. Once I get income going, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Just don't know. Income will help. Once I get income going, I know that'll help quite a bit. Ain't gonna solve everything, but it'll help a lot. I think the other thing that's starting to weigh on me quite a bit too is that, starting my life over again in a camper, and knowing that my brother, being a narcissist, purposely is keeping over $100,000 from me. I don't know if I hope he didn't spend it all. But if he did, he did. There's nothing I can do about it. I just hope I get justice through the court system or something. Before I was like not wanting to do nothing. I didn't want him to go to jail or nothing, even though he's rotten. But I'm burning out. So I hope some type of justice comes through. But I got to get off of that because I don't want to be a negative Nancy. Very few people I share that stuff with. It's easier to share it kind of with you guys here on the channel. In person with people, I always put on my positive, fun, happy face. Not always, but most of the time. I did actually always, other than people that are close enough to me that I know that I can vent to. I am really looking forward to the better life, let me tell you. And I knew it was going to be tough going through this transition. Especially like when I first started applying for jobs, getting interviews, and then I could feel God telling me no, that He didn't want me to work a normal job, just be still and trust Him, Well, I did that for a while, and then I started going stir crazy because of money. I've got to get money. So then I started applying to more places, and getting interviews. I don't know. That doesn't make sense why I haven't been hired. It doesn't make sense why the temp agencies haven't called me back either. I don't know what it is. There's a reason for it all. So it's Wednesday now. So I don't know. I guess I keep waiting because I feel like I know I've said it before, but every time I fill out a job application or get an interview, I get scared because I feel like I'm disobeying God. And I've been banging away on this channel, putting out videos to the best of my ability. I'm not reading scripture and stuff, but sharing who I am and my faith in the Lord. That's the best way I know how to do it right now. I don't know what I'm doing wrong right now. And maybe I'm doing nothing wrong. Maybe it's just part of the transition. I don't know. But boy, oh boy. waiting for the better life, and that way all these videos will be testimony that anybody can look through 8 months or whatever. Well, no, Lex, the channel's been less, so I did start talking about what's happened in the last 8 months, but the channel hasn't started until about 4 or 5 months ago or something like that. I'm not sure. So, but still, that's a lot of videos. You know, I've been doing 2 a day, pretty much. I don't know. I know there's big things ahead. I've been feeling it all my life. I've been feeling it. And it's not, I don't feel like, you know, like big things like being famous or nothing like that. Of course, with the internet here, who knows? That ain't what I'm looking for, though. I'm looking to help people. I'm not looking for fame. I'm looking to help myself, too. That's what I need to do right now. I need to get myself help so I can have a good foundation so I can keep helping other people. Find a balance in there, you know. Because my instinct is to help anybody even when I'm down, you know. Sometimes, you know, when you're helping lots of people spiritually, it's nice to see them lifted up, that you lift their spirits up, because you can see them feeling really down. But it drains from you too, you know, and then you gotta rest there and recuperate, you know. I sure hope I can, by some miracle, I get that little house I keep thinking about. That would be like the perfect little retreat to recharge at. I still want to keep the camper. I can smell campfires. It smells kind of good. Been around the campfire for quite a while. Well, last fall it was. So I hope your day is going well. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I think about this channel and some of the videos I've made, that how I just turn on the camera and let it roll. I like that it's raw and real. You know, and I'm not cutting crap out, even though it can be boring. Watch other channels too, other people's other channels, and I see the cuts. You know, even when they sit in front of the camera, and they do pretty good with the cuts, but you see the little twitches or turns, or the jump in their speech or whatever. You know, they do a pretty good job of hiding it. You know, you gotta really pay attention to spot the cuts. But when I see that, I'm okay with it, but it makes me wonder, like, what happened in between? Did they get zoned out or stray off subject and cut that area out, you know? Maybe they're just like me, but they're cutting the other stuff out. I don't know. Well, not just like me, but yeah, I understand what I'm saying. Like a hair or something tickling my nose. My brakes are feeling better today. Yesterday they seemed like they were going down more. Maybe it was because it was cold out or something. I do think I got an air bubble in the line though. When I had my brakes redone, the shop ended up there like an hour longer than what they're normally open to get my camper done, which was nice of them. But in the hustle, when he bled my brakes out, the reservoir went down lower and he didn't get it refilled, so it sucked the air in again, I think. And I spotted it after they closed down when we left, and drove off, and I could tell my brakes were going down more after and more spongy. So I stopped at the gas station, seen it was low, added more fluid, and so I think I might have got an air bubble in there, but never went back there. That was back in July. They're good guys. I'm traveling, see like the Redwood Forest, and Grand Canyon, Yellowstone parks, and stuff like that. Different things around the United States. And I know in the process of that, God will guide me to people that I'll run into along the way that I will help. But if I start working a hard labor job, that's going to beat up my body more. And I can already feel the age in me a little bit. I ain't no old frail guy yet, but I don't want to speed up the process either. Trying to figure out maybe they know I'm struggling. But that's because I don't show how much it affects me. I probably show how much it affects me more on this channel than I do. I show more on this channel for sure than I do in real life. I'm so ready for the change. I just can't take this no more. I remember if somebody said it to me or what about if I'd go back to the foundry, and I was like, no. Although I did get some pictures, some of my coworkers from the foundry. It was kind of neat. They sent me a picture. I'll have to show it in one of my videos. It's a picture of me and two of the girls that worked at the foundry. And they got it hanging up on one of the machines. They texted it to me, showing me that they hung up a picture of me from back then. And then I had my old supervisor. He sent me some messages too on my other YouTube channel, and let me know he loves me and to keep hitting at it because I put a couple videos on the other channel. And then I had another one of the guys send me a text too, and I can tell everybody there is really missing me a lot. Well, not the new manager guy. I'm sure he ain't missing me at all. Maybe he's still there, I don't know. But I know all my coworkers are, because I made everybody feel really happy and have fun and laugh, and when you can do that in that type of a hostile environment, that's pretty good. You know? I'm sure they would all love me to come back. Everybody but the new manager guy. Well, the new manager guy would probably like me to come back too, because when I was outproduced first shift and stuff, I mean, I really totally lit it up. Even though I didn't have to prove nothing to nobody, I had to prove it to myself that I could hang, and I ended up lightened up and I produced more than I think anybody there, pretty much. I mean, there's sometimes other workers on, depending on what folks would might make a couple more than me or that, but most, over on the average, yeah, I outproduced everybody. There's a couple times that my parts didn't look the prettiest, but that's because I had a supervisor telling me how to spray the mold differently than the way I'd normally spray it, so I just did it the way he said. And then we started having problems and stuff. And then the next day, when I was back to doing it my own way, then everything was coming out good, you know. But you know, when you're told by your supervisor that you got to do it differently, well, you do what they say, I guess. Now my prior supervisor, he figured it out that I knew what I was doing, and he just started telling me, no, do it your way. Because we'd have parts x-ray too, and I never failed x-ray, and all my parts always passed, and I was outproducing everybody. Well, then they first shift wanted to know what exactly was I doing, because you know they were failing x-ray and their parts were coming out messed up and stuff. Yeah, I started figuring all the molds out pretty good. And when I'd get a new mold, I'd have to play with it a bit to kind of figure out how it's working. But oh man, I am really a stress ball today. You know, and even though I have more gas than I left with, I was down pretty low. I was hoping to do even better. But I can't complain. I got more gas than I left with, and when I get back, I should still have more gas than I left with. But it doesn't. Actually, I don't know if I said it in the videos before, but when I was younger and I used to go roller skating a lot and stuff in my teens into my 20s. I used to have a phone number list of over 2,000 people that I kept on a floppy drive. I've always been a people person quite a bit. And a lot of people my nickname was the doctor for a while. That's because everybody would come to me with problems or ask for my advice and I helped a lot of people. What I need to do is I need to figure out how to get financing for that, to keep financing for being a positive impact on society, because like the foundry, when I started there, everybody was just all like, well, here I am, I've got to work at this stinking foundry, and nobody was just really like a zombie. And it changed. I got everybody laughing, singing, dancing. And I've already noticed it just in the community in town where I'm in now. From all the people I talk to and joke with and stuff like that, I can see the difference in them from when I first met them all and how they were just more having plain days, and now they all got more spring in their step. It's nice to see. Sure, when this better life comes, this whole experience has definitely given me an edge up on how to steward money better, because I have survived on nothing. I mean, help, I shouldn't say nothing, because I've gotten a lot of help from the community and the churches and stuff and that, but for the little bit of money that I scratch together from week to week or every few weeks or whatever, and how I've survived on just so little. That's been a good lesson for sure. I think it's even kind of grown into me, like become a part of me now, because explain it, but before, I guess, when I had money, I thought about stuff to buy and spend it on and stuff more. I don't feel that like the same right now. I don't know. Maybe it's because I got my mind on too much other stuff right now or something. Some pretty valley through here. I almost wish this was a 360 camera. So y'all could just kind of look around at everything as I'm going down the road. Back then, I field or box draft trucks or nothing, but something just told me to kill time. I've seen a route in my mind all around town, going over to Oakdale and all these other places. Pretty big route, and that would keep me busy, and I could do some driving and thinking, and I'd just stop at every store and buy 3 scratch offs. So I did that, and then when I got to Maryland 35B, which is the highway in Maryland Avenue, gas station there, the 3 tickets I got there I scratched off, and I think it was a $4 winner. And something just told me, go back in and get tickets with this. The other ones that were winners that along the way, I just tossed them in a bag and just kept them. But something about that one just told me, nope, go back in there and use that winning ticket to get more, get a couple more or whatever. And I did that, and I started scratching it right before. And I had 2 $2,000 deals. I only need one more $2,000 to match it. And I said, check it out, I'm gonna win $2,000. And some dogs in the road here. So yeah, the cashier guy says, you win $2,000, you're buying me a pack of cigarettes. It's a deal. I scratched it up, it was $2,000. And he screams, this guy just won $2,000. And I take the ticket and I back away from the counter. Alright, nobody come near me, this is my ticket. But I did, I bought him a cigarette. Kinda cool. Yeah, I never bought scratch offs then until that night. I still don't buy them. I just felt like I would kill time, and that's what I should do. Stressing out, and my adrenaline's spiking, and I'm overheating. My scarf's too short, my belt's falling off, I'm losing my mind. So that was especially thinking. Doesn't seem like it's changing or getting better, and you just feel so trapped, and you just want to scream, escape, or whatever, or something. I guess that's kind of how anxiety feels too, you know. Oh, sure. Oh, Lord always comes through for me. I know He will. I just wish it was yesterday that it already happened. Right now, because I'm so stressed out about stuff, is to get back into town and back to the Walmart lot magnetic hub, or go over here, go to a park there, or stay at a campground here, or something, yeah, I gotta get income on there. Slow down, we got another roundabout coming up here. This roundabout never used to be there all the years that I lived up here, and then all of a sudden I socked it in so many years ago. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rest. When I get back in town, I'm just gonna have to say my prayers and relax a little bit or something, because I'm really stressing big time. So this is a stressing video a little bit now, the second half anyway. This is gonna be a long one. It's kind of weird, because I know yesterday I was pretty upbeat on the way that way, talking about this Better Life deal. And I don't know why, but something tells me I wanted to sock it all together into one video. Which means it's going to be a longer video. I don't know. I'm going to have to edit some of it out, I think, so it ain't super long. I don't know. Videos are even going to be good for me to reflect on if I ever wanted to. Yeah, I was exhausted. I was here. Every time we've had this work done at the shop, we had stuff done to it. All the different mechanics at the different shops all say, man, that thing is in really good shape. And they said everything underneath is all just amazing how good a shape it is. That's nice to hear. I'm a worry ward, I guess, because it's my home. Since it's my home, I worry about any little problem. Well, Lord, I'm having a rough day here. Sure hope you turn things around for me. Oh, I wish I was already old. Well, I don't wish I was older, but I wish it. At 57, I wish I could retire and collect my Social Security already. I mean, I still want to work and be active and do stuff, but all the stuff I've been through the last 4 years has just been really sucking the life out of me. Yeah, I need to get settled. Oh boy.
You were created to thrive, not just survive. At 844-5-BRIDGE or rockridgecounseling.org.
I'm going to say, for how drastic my life has changed since my mom passed, I've handled it pretty well up until today. No, I've had rough days before today, but it's all is starting to burn out on me. I know I'm healed over my mom's passing, but I I can tell I am not healed over the mistreatment from my siblings. You know? I don't know. There ain't no changing it, you know? I mean, it is what it is. It sucks. But find a way to let go of it or something. I was telling one of my friends that, a couple of my friends that this estate deal with my brother and stuff, I just got to get settled just so I can put it behind me. Because right now I have to keep dealing with it until it's done. My other cousins and stuff, they didn't, none of the other family members and their families have had this problem, like when my aunts died or whatever. They all seem to get along pretty good, you know. I guess I got the tougher roll of the dice with some not so great siblings. Something's got to happen fast. I don't know what that is. I don't know why I'm feeling like this today. You know? It's like almost like I have major anxiety or something. Maybe I do. I don't know. Excuse me. Thank you to all you viewers that are watching my channel, watch my videos. I know there's not a lot of you right now, but I appreciate you. Burning out on it all. I'm burning out on being in the Walmart lot all the time, not being able to afford to go anywhere. Things do get settled with my brother. I'll probably try to get that little house I like so much. So in a way, like my mom would say, it'll be a blessing in disguise. I'll figure it out later. You know. It's hard to see how all this stuff can be a blessing in disguise, but it probably is. It's probably going to be, when I get to the future more, I'll be able to look back at all this and see the blessings in it. You know, and I got a lot of blessings right now. Lots of them. So caboose railroad thing here. One blessing I could see possibly, as long as I get stuff settled, is that I might be able to use that to get that little house to put a down payment on got it sooner when I was down at my sister's down south. And I started working at the foundry and stuff. I was looking at stuff down there too, down in Waterville. And that's when before I realized that my sister was doing not so nice stuff behind my back too. And I thought, well, it'd be nice to get a place down there and help my sister out, be close by, so when she needs help, I'm there to help her, because, you know, she don't have, I got a lot of skills she don't have, you know, and I've helped her put in automatic doors on her chicken coop and stuff, you know, and get it programmed so that way in the morning, you know, the batteries open the door automatically so the chickens can come out, and then at dusk it closes automatically, and the chickens learn it, so they know to get inside when the sun's going down before the door closes, you know? And so that's kind of neat, you know. But I did stuff like that, and a lot more I was going to do for her too, and working at the foundry and stuff, and thinking we'd get the estate settled sooner, even though my brother cut my stepsisters out because they're not blood related. They don't have no rights or something like that, you know. I was still going to give them, my plan is to give them each, well, because my mom would have liked it to be on a 4-way split between my brother, me, and my 2 stepsisters, which are my sisters, even though they're being brats to me. We grew up since we're kids. They're my sisters, and mom wanted it to be a 4-way split, so. That's said, some type of message. But out of the quarter they would have got, well, when it settled between me and brother, I was going to give them part of that. My brother would have to give them the other part, which he won't do, you know. But I don't know. And I would have even split it with them, or, you know, if they'd stayed true to everything. But everybody just got all snaky, squirrely crazy, you know. All my mom's siblings and her side of the family, they can't believe how, they feel bad for me, and they can't believe how calm I've dealt with this, you know. And it ain't that I'm calm about it, because inside I've went through all kinds of emotions, but reacting like them wouldn't make the situation any better, you know. I'm just more of an adult, you know. Sorry, I don't mean to be venting and getting on negative subjects, because there is going to be a better life. It's on its way. I think it's close. I really do. And I think that might be why I'm so stressed out today, because I can feel like it's just like I'm right at a big, like the precipice, the turning point, you know. Right there. I do believe it's coming. As much as I'm getting my butt handed to me in life right now, it's all coming together. Yep, red light up here. A little mini golf course here and a driving range. They just added this new part here that's got dragons and all this other kind of stuff. And then on Saturdays they have like a glow golf or something like that. It's got all black lights and stuff like that. It's pretty neat looking. I haven't played there yet though. I'm wanting to. But I can't afford that stuff right now. Soon I say. Yeah, there's a change going to be coming soon. I know there's going to be lots of changes. Made it through this far. I'll make it through the rest of the way. I do feel like by feelings, I would want to throw in the towel and just be like, I'm done, you know. But I think my body just needs to rest more. I've been resting so much lately. And I thought it might be I'm not getting enough sun, because it's been really gloomy lately with the cold weather through winter trapped in the camper. So I've been sunbathing in the camper when the sun comes up. You know, I've been trying to open my window and because there's some tinting on the windows, and I don't know if that blocks the UV rays or not. So I've been sliding when it's nice or warmer day. I've been sliding the window open, so it's just a screen there, so the sun can actually soak on my skin. I know that's important, you know. I'm trying to figure out what it all is, though, because I wish I had more people that lived closer in the area or something. I might have to call my friend Dina and ask her what's a good day that, if she's okay with it, if I could come over there and take a shower. She offered before when she was at the library visit with me, but that time I turned her down because I was fine. I just had a shower a day or two before. But because she offered before, she's the closest person in town, and she lives right by the library that I go to, so I might have to find out if that's something that I can do, if she's okay with it. I'm pretty sure she'll say yeah. It's hard for me because normally I would. That's why I haven't asked yet, you know, because I don't like. That's good. One of the things God said I got to work on is my pride, you know. That's the pride for accepting help. Face to the best of my ability. But I think some of them that are getting to know me pretty good, they'll see that I'm not my normal self. That's still recording. I had to look over and see if the red light was still going. Oh. Well, I hope this video hasn't been too boring. I know the first half was pretty upbeat. I would say I apologize for being such a Darren Downer today, but part of what this channel is, you know, is me being me and sharing that with the world so they can see that maybe they go through the same kind of stuff and feel like they're alone or don't realize that maybe if they see that watching me and see that I'm having a rough day, that maybe not feel so alone or something. Like, hey, wow. He gets it. He's going through too. Oh man, I am just feeling pretty blah. But coming back into town now, and I'm at about a quarter of a tank, and I was at about an eighth of a tank before I left. So like I said, I got more gas than I left with, but I'm not used to this. I'm used to having my tank full all the time, and when I get down 3/4 of a tank, I fill it back up. So all of it is very stressful for me because I'm used to, having more of a cushion for stuff, and I feel like I've been just living right on the edge. God said He'd provide, and He does. He provides, keeps providing, but I'm still always on the edge. And He's providing. He's providing, and I just can't take it anymore. I can't keep being on the edge. I'm starting to really lose my noodle a little bit. I'm not literally losing my noodle, but I just can't take it anymore. Something good's got to happen. Change pretty quick here. And I know it's gonna. I just want it quick. Let's make it happen. So once again, Lord, please let me go back to work, or guide me to what I'm supposed to do, or whatever, or something. I don't know. I don't want to throw no ultimatums at you, Lord, but I almost feel like if I keep putting it off, I've been saying the same thing to God for quite a while now, that if something doesn't happen by this weekend, I'm doing it. I'm going back to work. And then I feel like He says, no, just trust me. So I keep doing that. But I'm feeling it again. If something doesn't happen by this weekend, I gotta do something, man. Sorry, Lord, but I think that I want to do it on my own, that I don't trust you, and I don't have faith. I'm just really starting to burn out here. And my stuff. And there's a foundry up here too. It's a ways away from here, but there's another foundry that I could probably go to work at, but I don't want to work in a foundry again. And that's quite a ways away, but I'd still be making. I could probably get hired there for what I was making at the other one. Start out at about $27 an hour, 26 to 28, somewhere in there. I could probably start at, maybe a little higher. I don't know. Up here. Yeah, it looks like Tony's working. Looks like his car's here. Time before last when I backed into here. My friend Mandy, who I haven't seen in a while, she pulled in to visit with me, and it's kind of funny because I haven't seen her in a while. So as I'm doing something on my phone, I look over and she pulled in. I was like, "Oh, hey, that girl's kind of cute." And I was like, "Oh, hey, that's Mandy." It's funny. It says I haven't seen her in a while. Actually, she's more than kind of cute. She's a very beautiful lady. Oh. Well, I don't know if I need to apologize or not, but I am apologizing for it going from an upbeat video yesterday, which for you it's all the same video, I think, depending on how I edit it. So I apologize if I'm coming across as a Darren Downer here. I'm just being myself and venting out about my life a little bit. Still feel that a better life is on its way. And And I think I'm just right at that transition, right before stuff's going to start busting loose. That's probably why it seems so intense right now. Plus, it's right where I just can't take it no more. Of course, a lot of times, I guess they say that's what, before it gets better, that's where you just got to literally give it up, give up and throw it into God's hands. You know, and I've done that for quite a while now. I've given up and thrown it into God's hands. Not given up, but, you know, because I will go work. I ain't afraid of work. I will go do that. I've even applied for a lot of jobs that I haven't got hired at. But God's will be done. Whatever it is I'm supposed to do. I know everything I've been doing here, coming to this part of town and stuff, God keeps reconfirming that with just all the people that I've ran into that have helped, or people that have opened up to me and I've helped that way. Just everything. And every time I start to doubt again, because of my situation being tough, then all of a sudden I'll go fall back into doubt. I'll feel all confident, like, yep, God just confirmed it again. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Then, you know, a couple days will go by or something, and I'm still struggling. So then I start thinking, well, am I seeing it wrong or something? You know, and then all of a sudden, bang, you'll do something else that just confirms it again. You know, so I know I'm where I'm supposed to be, without a doubt. But I sure hope the good stuff is going to happen quick. Right, Lord? Hint, hint. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Once again, thanks for watching. I don't know how long this is, but it's long. It's going to be long. But thanks for watching. God bless you, and we'll see you on the next one.